This is actually a very dangerous policy by the United States. Actually, the unilateralism or protectionism has already become the main dominant policy by the Trump administration, and that will, give a very positive impact on the image of the United States. After World War II, the United States has already established some, airlines, international mechanism or orders, which I think all the countries in this mechanism have, they all enjoy such prosperity and development of economy and peace and stability. But nowadays, the United States, especially Donald Trump's administration, would like to completely, abandon these system or mechanism. This is no good. I don't think the United States can at this moment communicate, because this is a global global development or the trends tendency for our world, and if the other countries, as we have witnessed in recent months, actually the total amount of trade between EU, between ASEAN countries, actually has already taken the place of the United States. Number one, EU. Number two, ASEAN countries. So if the U.S. loses its market in China, that's okay, and he will lose the market forever. So this is actually a very dangerous game played by the Trump administration. Unilateralism, protectionism will not give the driving forces to the United States to maintain the number one, the big boss of the world. That might, give some negative impact on the image, on the comprehensive power of the United States. And so I think the decision makers or the advisors to Trump's administration should think about the result. This is a very important step taken by the Chinese government after the announcement of 300 billion in new tariffs on China's export to the United States. I think at this moment China will give very clear-cut signal to the outside world that in this area China will never give any compromise, because this is not fair or reciprocal trade or exchanges between the two sides. So I think the countermeasures by the Chinese government will continue its momentum to show the determination. This is not only a trade, goods, or tariffs. This is actually a political determination to maintain the reciprocal or fair, trade. I'm sure China will continue such a policy, and I don't think the imposition of such a tariff on new trade between the two countries will give any significant positive result to the United States. So this is actually a very dangerous game played by the Trump administration.